So it's Christmas time again. This is the absolutely favorite time of the year for us. We love Christmas. No wonder we even made a book about Christmas decorations a few years ago. It became a big hit. And we just can't stop knitting these balls. They are highly addictive. And every year we design new balls. Now we've even done the mini Christmas balls, which are perfect for people with small apartments.
Like this.
So yeah, and today we're going to show you a little bit more about our Christmas universe and how we knit Christmas balls.
So I show you how to begin. So you need 5 needles and yarn. We start by casting on 12 stitches on 1 needle, like this. 3. So you have 12 on 1 needle, and then you split them or divide them on 4 needles, so 3 stitches on each. You see now I have 3 stitches on each needle. Then you start with the first round, just knit the 12. And what you see on the pattern is normally is what is going on 1 needle. And on some there are 2 needles.
Yeah. So basically it makes sense. 4 needles, 4 sides.
So the first increasing I knit 2. Then I pick up the yarn or the stitch under the last stitch, put that on the needle and knit in that one. Then I knit the last one. So now I've done the first increasing and I made 1 round with knit. Then I'm on the second increasing in the pattern, which is this line. So here I knit 1, increase 1, knit 2, increase 1 and knit 1. So you just follow the pattern. So what I'm doing now is I'm knitting 1 white, increasing 1 white, knitting 1 white, then 1 red in the pattern, in the heart, and then 2 white, increase 1 white and 1 white. And now, since there's like 1 red on each needle, you have to twist the yarn on the inside.
And that's very important to do, because if you don't twist the yarn and if you take it with you and you pull it, you will have something that will pull inside, and then you won't get the round shape. So you need to take the yarn with you and you need to twist it occasionally to make sure that it's all nice and stable on the inside.
And I make the first pattern stitch. So put the yarn on the needle and make 1 stitch, like that. Then I knit 2 and increase 1. So now it looks like this. And on the inside it looks like this with the twisting. So you see the yarn is following through, so it doesn't stretch. So then I continue just to knit around to make the heart, and now I have to twist again on this round because there's only 3 stitches in the pattern color, so there's too many in between again. But when you twist, never twist on the same place as you did before, because then the color will shine through. So you have to move the twisting. The way I knit, when I do with knit with 2 colors, I have 1 color on the finger, the one I use the most, and the other one I throw. So that's the beginning of the heart. So now I will show you how to do the decreasing, because now I'm up to here in the pattern. So I knit 1, then I knit these 2 together, just like this. But then I have to show you on the other side, because there's something special.
What's special?
Because there's like the 2 stitches I'm going to increase is like the first one is red, which is part of the pattern, and the other one is white. And if you do like this, like the normal way, you will hide the red stitch. So when you knit these two together, you have to pull the needle through the red one and then into the white one, and then you knit them together so the red stitch are facing you, kind of, and then you knit one. That's the decreasing.
The decreasing, yes.
And then I continue knitting around with 2 decreasing on each needle and go into the red and the white, and you knit them together. Then you have 1 round with no decreasing, so you decrease on every second round
until you have 3
3
stitches on each needle.
What you can do now is also you can sew the hole from the beginning. I can show you how. So this I just leave like that. Just pull it to make the nice stitch, and then it's okay. So go through the stitches that you casted on like this. Just pull it, and then I make a knot. I'm gonna pull this in the side of the ball. So now I just cut the yarn, and then I pull the tail through the 12 last stitches. Just pull it through like this. Then when I've done that, it's time for the ironing.
So I have the ball, it's ready, and now we're going to shape it. We're going to make it round and beautiful. And for that, we use an iron and a wet cloth. And the reason why I use a wet cloth is because we need the humidity, which is really good for wool. We don't want to iron on top of the wool because that might also burn the yarn or the wool. So what we do is we take the Christmas ball, put it in the towel or cloth, which is wet, fold it on top, and then with the iron, we just start steaming it and press it, leave it for a while, and then we start looking at what we have. And as you can see, lots of steam coming up. That's actually very good. And the ball is being shaped. Keep pressing until the cloth is rather dry. And hopefully when I remove my cloth, yes, look at that, Arne. Isn't that beautiful?
It's fabulous.
It's a Christmas ball. It's almost literally out of the oven. Look at that.
And now you need filling.
Yes.
You can use this polyester filling, or you can use wool.
I'll use the wool. Anyway, the trick with the wool is you want to make it as thin as possible, and you want to make sure that because otherwise when you start stuffing it you have it lumpy. You don't want lumps.
No.
So and then I just start stuffing from the top, which we still haven't sewn in. So that's the first batch. We're gonna need quite a lot. And it's a good idea that while you're stuffing it, you're also shaping it and making sure that there are no lumps, and that it's all evenly distributed in the ball. So I think this is enough now, and just shape it a little bit with your hand. And when I pull the thread that is on the top, like this, you pretty much have a ready-made ball.
So now you just sew the hole on the top, the same way as you did in the beginning. You pull the yarn through the last stitches. Then make a knot and pull the yarn through the ball. Take it out somewhere. If you make a red string on a white ball, you will have a red knot
On the bottom.
on the bottom. That's not nice. So on this one, white. 40 stitches. So put it like that. That's the string. And then I cut the yarn and make a tail. Then you put the needle through the first stitch. Then you pull both of the tails through those 2 stitches, like that. Then you have the string. Now you need a longer needle, is good. And then you put the tails through the ball. So you start on top of the ball, and you pull it through under. And then the other one. And not at the same spot. So just take it on the other side. And out. Now you shape the ball so it's round, and then you make a knot like this. And don't pull too hard, because then it will be more like an apple, not a ball. This, and then you just pull the tail through the ball somewhere, like. And then you cut the tail. And then you have the Christmas ball.
Oh, look at that. We just want to give you a word of warning. This is highly addictive. So once you start, make sure you have a lot of time on your hands, because you won't be able to stop. Look at us. We knit every year, have been doing this for 5 years. And every year we make new balls.
One every day before Christmas.
Yes.
That's our calendar. So, god jul.
Enjoy.